5781 AD, Human Federation HQ, Earth. Greetings, officer. Your outstanding work as a rank 5 bureaucrat has been noticed by your superiors. You have been chosen to build and lead a new station in an uncharted corner of the galaxy. Explore the surrounding systems and their planets, discover their resources, and deal with any opposition with an iron fist. You have the trust of the Human Federation. Hey everybody, welcome to the Spatials. This is I feel the need to say it's a cute little game, but I think that would kind of undercuts it, and that's not fair. It's actually let's close you there. Thank you, buddy. I don't know what your name is, but you're a cutie. Yes, you are. Okay. So the Spatials is it's a space simulation game. At first, in fact, you know what? We're just gonna jump into this. Okay. So this grid is a bit odd. My mind keeps looking at this grid as like, you know, like this, the bottom of this corner being here, but that's not actually it. The grid actually intersects with walls like here. So for instance, that's not connected. You have to actually go there. If it's connected, we're building a corridor, right? They'll start chewing on it. Look at them go. They're like, la, 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 la. What they do is when they're building, they're actually pretty much they're doing the Macarena. That's what it really comes down to, and that is loud. So we're gonna go over here and turn the music down a tad. It is really. I actually kind of like the music. It's quite interesting. It's like electronic, but then sometimes it sounds not that it's not electronic, but sometimes it sounds kind of like Blade Runner-ish, which is really cool. So we're gonna build this, and then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do a spaceport, and we don't want that yet. We're gonna go to living barracks. Yes, barracks are good. Now, blah, 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 blah. Buildings can't, or rooms can't be right next to each other. So I can't put a building here, for example. There has to be at least one corridor in between. I think that's there, you know, to keep it feeling very, you know, space porty. It's not really porty, is it? It's remove that. You know, it's you know, space station-ish, colony-ish. Although I think we're actually technically on an asteroid, so yeah. So we're gonna build those out. So this is a barracks, and we need this to get to some beds here, which I will actually put down here. I haven't seen any way to actually speed it up. There might be, and I've just missed it. I don't know. I haven't played it that much. I played like an hour last night. We're gonna put down some beds. And beds, you notice after this gets put here, I can click on this, and this will give us +10 to sleep. Thanks. It gives us no decor. And yeah, great. So, but we're gonna put those up. We have 4. Put on here. I'm gonna put one more here. Chink. And then this is just decorative. I don't know if this actually does any decor. I wish you would tell me, actually. But for the time being, it does not. So we're gonna actually put one of those up just so we can see. And yeah. So we're gonna get that built, and boom. No, it says it's decorative, but we don't seem to get any decor off of it. I don't know. Okay, so this is just the building thing. You'll notice that we don't have hardly anything unlocked yet. This is a warehouse, which we probably should start building, because this down here is our inventory, because we will actually get stuff from, well, other things, which I will get into in a moment. So let's go ahead and actually build out a corridor here. Let's go 5. Is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. So they're going to build that, and we will actually go ahead and do... That's a security gate. We don't want that. We do want a warehouse. So what is this? This is 5, just to keep this in line with... Boop. It's a warehouse. And we can build these pallets, and that will actually expand our overall inventory. And we will also build one of these recyclers, which allow us to pretty much get rid of things, but it also allows us to kind of somewhat arbitrarily convert stuff that we don't necessarily need into better stuff. And sometimes nothing at all, to be perfectly honest. All right. So while that's working, let's go look at some other stuff here. This is pretty much the universe, not the universe screen, but our local area. I'm not sure if this is a something that will be upgraded later to look a little bit more spacey-ish, as in where things are located, but that's fine. Right now, these are all locked down, and this is where we are. So I'm going to click this, and this is, these are systems. Actually, yes. Okay, so we're going to go here. These are, yeah, stars. So we're going to go here. Whoop. And this is our current system, and you'll notice this is home. Okay. On this, really, we can't do anything here. This has the exclamation mark, and it is, this is what's considered kind of a campaign planet. Once we unlock this, we actually unlock the next system. So we can do that. So we can actually pick people that are going to go on this mission and then start the mission, which we're not going to do at the moment. The planets have resources, right? So this is like fruits, water, I think that's slime or something, green beans, blah, blah, blah. And you need these things to do other things, which we'll get to in a moment here. Same thing here, you get things from these, like, right? So when we complete this mission, we'll unlock the next system, we'll get 1 research point, we'll get oils, and we'll get 276 credits. They haven't actually named this that I've noticed, but I'm just gonna call them credits, because that works, great. Same thing over here, random level 1 item, we get water, blah, blah. There's also resources, and once we finish a mission, we unlock the planet, and we can get one of these resources, and it just pretty much continues to come at us at a interval. Speaking of intervals, this right here is where we can pretty much have a colony or an embassy, right? So we can, for instance, you'll notice it says resource exploration period is 12 minutes. So, for instance, every time, unless I'm completely misunderstanding this, if I choose this water here, every 12 minutes we'll get some water from this planet. What we can do is we can assign officers to this embassy, which I'm not going to do at the moment, and depending on what rank they are, etc., how good they are at their job, etc., what they do, this will lower. So you can fill up all these and you can get this down pretty low, which is really cool. Let's actually not hop into that yet. We will go over here to our staff. So these are our officers, right? And so he's a scientist, strategist, engineer, doctor, and a diplomat. And this, thanks buddy, but I don't need your help right now. Okay. These are levels, and each specific officer will level as they go on missions and do things. And so at level 1, sleep is vital. They need to sleep. They also get plus 5% energy. Here they get, in level 2, you know, regen. At level 3, hunger starts becoming a problem. Not a problem, but it starts becoming a concern, right? Same thing here. Thirst starts becoming a concern, and then they start craving higher things. For some reason, they start craving dessert above hygiene, which I've known a few people like that, and it's scary. So yeah. Each person also has owns and craves, so they have cravings and owned objects, and I believe in the objects that they own are things that they're assigned to, is my understanding. I haven't got quite that far. Work is they will work on production, they'll work on building. They have no bonus speeds. These will actually go up as they get more skills and they level up, etc., and we can fire them. I'm sorry, lay them off. On combat, this is really interesting. So this is their sidearm, and they have everyone has a special skill. Okay. So if we click on this, you'll notice that immobilize enemies for 4 seconds. Makes them attack the diplomat for 10 seconds. So it's a taunt, kind of. Low power and level affects less enemies. So this is a level 1. The higher it goes, it affects more enemies. Blah, blah. You have an energy bonus. I think these are passive. Okay, so there's a level 1 extra health. The level 1 indicating that you can get higher levels. Health regen, damage mitigation, etc. And these over here, heavily are defined by class. So you'll notice the diplomat has a health regen and damage mitigation, but if you go over to, let's say, strategist, which is pretty much your soldier, you have extra power, 13 bonus power, which is usually used by weapons, and plus 4 energy per second. I'm sorry, power, I'm sorry, the power is the damage done by weapons, and the energy per second is plus 4, which is used by weapons. They also have a rifle special skill, which is very useful, trust me, and they have a sidearm. Some of these people may not even have a sidearm, right? Like this guy, who's the doctor, doesn't even have a sidearm, and we don't have any, but we will pick these up on missions. So you can actually upgrade these things, and you may be able to manufacture these things later. I haven't gotten that far in the other game I was playing. So, you'll notice we're sitting here, and she got tired because the game's still running in the background. The simulation's still running, and so she's consuming a bed, which pretty much means she's using it, and notice her sleep is back up to 100. Awesome. Okay. This is what immediately I thought when I was playing this is the actual mission system from some MMOs. Specifically, what popped into my head was like a Star Trek Online. You can choose officers to go on this mission, right? So this is average abundance. It's a normal difficulty. The rewards are XP for every officer and 20 fruits. And there's multiple missions here, right? And then you have a chance of success. So for instance, I can say auto pick our crew, and we can do our best officers. At least 3 officers in your station with neutral or higher morale. Really? Oh, we don't actually have the morale at the moment, I guess. Interesting. But anyway, so we'll pick some here. I'll just assign them. So we have a scientist, and there's a 36% chance of success, sorry. A strategist, 79. Awesome. And we'll put an engineer on there, 100. So right now, if we run this, and 20 fruits, you know what, we'll go and run it. Great. That'll take 4 minutes to run, and they're going to pass it because there's no way that they're not going to do it. But if you fail it, you're going to get a huge morale hit, etc. Blah, blah. But like, for instance, on this one, the research looting, this is hard difficulty, so we probably don't want to do this yet, but when we do it, we get XP, and then we get these items, right? Level 1 extra health, level 1 Lemurian Sharp. I'm not sure what this does, and I wish there was a tooltip. This UI, the only complaint I have about this UI in whole is there's no tooltips on things. So when you wonder what something is, there's no way to figure out what it is without clicking on it. And in this case, you can't even click on it. But overall, I'm pretty happy. So yes, these could be used, like I said, over in these areas with crew members. Right. Now, also I should point out, just to be in here real quick, that the place where your embassy is, you can also buy recruits here, which this is not showing up right now. Oh, they're there. Okay. Little bug there. So I can actually hire more crew here, which we're not going to do at the moment because I'm not ready to do it. Okay, right. So we're over here. Let's grab our pallets. We're going to put... I'm going to build 3 of these because these will run out actually pretty quick. And you'll notice that when these are built, the amount of inventory slots we have down here will actually increase. It's actually quite cool. And while they're building that, actually he's about to build that, watch down here. Boom, see? Awesome. That's exactly what we want. Now we don't have much to build right now. We could build, just FYI, oh yes, this is a spaceport, which we don't have. We could build this room, and then we could build this dock. And what'll happen is visitors, not our people, actual just civilian visitors, will come and visit the base. I don't think this is a good idea to do right away because we don't have. They'll get mad because we don't have certain things like food, and for some reason people get pissed off when they can't eat. I don't know what the deal is with that. That brings us to science. And by the way, I didn't notice this for about 30 minutes while I was playing, and I'm like, why can't I build any foodstuffs? Right. So you'll notice that we have 0 research points, and we need to do missions before we can get any. So I'm going to click on factory. This doesn't seem to use a research point, so we just have to pay for it, and that's great. So this will give us, by unlocking factory 1, we'll get access to the kitchen, smelter, workshop, and basic kitchen item, which goes in this here, and we'll get a metal press and all this stuff. So we're going to unlock this. Boom. Now we can go over here and we can actually build a kitchen, which will allow us to make food. But just to be clear, this isn't a situation where you just automatically get food. Is this 5? Yes. You have to get items, which we have none, and then they can be converted into food. So we're gonna have to definitely go do some missions, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Actually, you're building right now. Probably. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go to this one here. We're gonna get oils off this, which is not exactly what I would like to do. Let me see. I'd like to find some fruit. Bugs, by the way, you can make into pizza. And if that's not disturbing, I'm not sure what is. Actually, there's water in here. I don't see any fruit. We could get bugs. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna go, here, we're gonna do a mission, we're gonna do, okay, we have available seat. What is the problem? Oh, we actually have people on a contract, don't we? I thought we did that already. Did they not come back? Oh, right here. 47 seconds, 46 seconds. Okay, great. So while they're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, we can do commemorative busts. Oh, and we get access to this greenery because we unlocked the factory. Oh yes, and you'll notice that we now have access to kitchen, workshop, smelter. I haven't built these two in my other game. I never got that far. But yeah, so let's do normal. You know what? This doesn't actually need to be that big. In fact, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. No. Boop, boop. Thank you. Let's do. We're gonna do this here, and because we probably want the kitchen to be pretty close to where we're actually going to be serving the food. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go here. Yes, it got done. We'll go here. Awesome. So we're going to complete. Great. Now they should be available. Look, they're back. That's what we wanted. All right. So let's go to here. Right. So we want to go here. We actually want a strategist for sure. He needs some sleep. Are they going to go sleep? If they're going to sleep, okay, he looks like he's about to sleep there. You going to sleep there, buddy? What are you doing? Oh, no, you did sleep. Okay, great. We go here. Noble seat. Assign. Oh, click him. Assign. Assign. We're just going to send everybody. Fire everything! Okay, now we're going to start. Now, station needs a natural area for peace and contemplation. There's a unique tree that only grows in a very small area on this planet. Find it so you can get your garden started. All right. How do I? Oh yes, this is actually a little bit different. I can't move the camera except what. Now the question here is: are these guys aggressive? Yes, it looks like they are. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to. I'm just holding down, okay? Now, I'm going to use this guy's rifle. Are these guys hurting us? No. Okay, so we don't have to worry about these little guys. But the little bitty bug things, we definitely need to worry about. Now, you'll notice that each of these players, or each of our officers, has a health and an energy bar, and they also have special abilities. So this is our strategist, right? Who is really good at strategizing, and this guy has a grenade. And these can be reused from my understanding. I mean, they have a cooldown, and that's really about it. Oh, grenade for the win. And you'll notice that we get stuff. If you look right here, you'll notice that we've already picked up these resources. Hit him because they pretty much have loot drops is what it comes down to. All right, and that's our objective, but we can actually go around this planet and look for pretty much look for trouble, which we're not going to do at the moment. And I don't know if you finish the objective, if you pretty much wipe the planet, if it's the same as going around and collecting everything. I don't know if that's the case or not. See, I feel bad when they're not going to attack you. But we want your stuff. Like, I don't think this guy will attack you. But we want this stuff. There we go. So when I do this like this, right, it's just everyone is using their sidearm. So you'll notice that some of them, like the doctor who don't have a sidearm, they're not doing anything. Now, they still have a special ability, but they're not actually firing. Oh, those pirates? Interesting. Now, I've done a mission like this before, and I think I know what it is. So let's go and try to grab the tree here first. Right, so a fine specimen, perfect for transplanting into our station. So we're going to uproot. Fools, what do you think you are doing? We want to take this tree to our space station. Well, have you even thought about asking for permission first? Permission? Okay, do you mind if we take this tree with us? Don't ask me, ask the tree! Oh, please, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Hello, tree. Hello! How are you even talking to us? I directly form the words inside your brain. So you're not only sentient, you're also xenotelepathic. And quite good at chess, if you must know. Anyway, that entire thing about uprooting me was very cool, Wasn't very cool. Oh, we are sorry. We would have given you a very nice home. Okay, but I'm quite content about being here and don't plan on going anywhere else. We are a very rare breed. We appreciate your conservation efforts, even if we find them misguided. But I have a proposal. A nearby pirate camp is planning a massive barbecue and want to use our wood as lumber. In this menace, and you can have one of our juveniles. We know a thing or two about dealing with pirates. Don't worry. We'll go deal with them, and then you can give us your children. Because that's not disturbing at all. All right. So we're going to head over here. And of course, I should point out what I think should be obvious, that, you know, the higher skills your classes. Oh, now, yeah, see, these guys fire back, in case you didn't notice. That is a grenade, people. Don't screw with us. We have higher end technologies, at least for now. Notice the doctor's getting a little bit hurt. Ah! No! There we go. Ooh. You sticking your head where you're not supposed to be, bug. You're a really big bug, but it doesn't matter. There we go. How many? God, there's 20 of them? Silly pirates. Grenade time. Oh. The humanity. Oh. Ah. All these trees are really annoying. Grenade. Rifle. 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 Ah! There you go. Grenade. Haha! Are they gone? Nah. Awesome. Now we're gonna go talk to the tree. Because we like talking to trees. It's a long walk over to this tree. So pretty much you're on an away mission, right? That's really what it comes down to. And some of the away missions seem to be as boring as they are in the show. Cool. So we now available in the building collector. Thank you, officers. One of us will accompany you back to your station. Give her a nice and quiet place to grow up. Yay! And now we can leave. So we're gonna leave. Leave! Yay! All right. So now that we've done that, we can come back here and you'll notice that we have all this good stuff. So we have 33 fruit, 15 seeds. Okay, they're seeds. I kept saying green beans, which, you know, yeah, they're seeds, but yeah. And 6 water, which is not enough water, in my personal opinion. But so, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We can go here. Oh, first of all, let's go back here. This planet, we can now go to resources and we can be like, so what do we want off this planet? Let's do, wait a minute. Did this thing list fruit in the first place? I don't know. So, let's get seeds. Because I think that they're a little bit less, common than fruit, if I remember correctly. Okay, so go here, no. Boom, yes. Let's put in, boom, boom, and boom. So we're gonna put in 3 of those. And then we also need to put in, oops, no, not there. That always screws with me. Put that in there, and we're gonna put in, oh, do we have a research point? Yes, we have 1. We need that to get this. And when we get this, we get a cheap diner, lunch table, refreshments counter. I don't think there's any way to actually, there might be, but I don't think there's any way to, did I not unlock that? Oh, we need 2 points for that. I don't know if they will eat without that diner, but here we're gonna try. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna click on this. This is a bit weird, actually. This is open to everyone. We get to pick a production recipe to start production. None of the products manufactured here have been unlocked yet. Oh, so we haven't actually unlocked them yet. Yes, okay, so when we get Hall, we get access to, for instance, rations, juice, dessert, pizza, etc., right? And that's actually how this works. So we would actually go to another planet. We get 1 research point. Thus far, I think you get a research point per planet, right? But we unlock this, so if we come back here, you'll notice that we now have this other system available. And if we do this planet, we'll unlock another system, etc. And that pretty much is the game. It's actually quite interesting. I like the fact that if you go over here, you get, actually this is, help over here. These are your alerts and things, but what it does is you get all of these great bar graphs, which mean absolutely nothing to us at the moment because we haven't actually done anything, but look at all these. I love this stuff. See, look, fruit. Oh yeah, like, this is great. It just keeps going and going. This thing really needs like a scroll bar or something. But we have no visitors. Visitors crustaceans, interesting. Visitors blorgs. Visitors in general, credits, etc. It's great. This is a fun little game. I mean, like I say little, I think, because it feels like it it's so cartoony, but it's not actually a little game. It's actually quite in depth, and there seems to be a lot of strategy. So, for instance, let's go over here to who didn't? The scientist. We can now give him this phaser, which we picked up on that planet. Implant selected. Awesome. This is a extra health bonus. We actually have, actually, these are, who is this? This is the engineer. Let's pull this actually. Right here. 168 max. Oh, okay, yeah, it tells us that we actually have a better implant available, which is really cool. So if we go over here to extra health, so this current implant is doing 131, so we're going to go to 167. Now we will destroy the current implant, and we'll put the next one in there. So we don't get the other one back, but we put that in there. Now the doctor has extra health, which is really cool. Like, it's fun stuff. So when we get access to the other rations and stuff, we can set what this particular item here is going to make, and then one of the our officers has to come over here and work it, right? And they will create whatever it is as long as we have the item. So for instance, the rations I know require fruit plus seeds plus water, and they create, I think, 2 rations. And if you don't do that, you'll have a problem. And so at the moment, we should have level 2. Do we have any others? We don't have any level 3 people yet, so we don't have to worry about food at the moment. But when they hit level 3, they'll start being concerned about food, as you'll see here. Hunger is vital on 3. And then on 5, we get thirst. And then on 6, they start craving specific things. And then there's hygiene as well. And then you have fun, and knowledge is vital, and you get into all this stuff, which I haven't even gotten into in my single player at all. So yeah, fun little game. If you'd like to see me play more of this, let me know. I mainly wanted to do this video to show you what the game is like, so you could see it, and maybe you want to go grab it yourself. Called the Spatials, and it's fun. It's on Steam. You should definitely go check it out. There's a link in the doobly-doo, because I like that term. All right, until next time, stay safe, have a fantastic time, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.